What's going on, guys? Oh my goodness, I'm sitting here watching the chat. Go live, silly, go live. All right. So it has I spent all day today thinking that Les and Bernadette were leaving tomorrow and they have one more day here and those two are heading north, hopefully to cooler temperatures, and they're going up for a wedding to see family, to say hi to all their friends. And I'm going to say hi to all my friends. Box Fan D is going out to dinner. We will see you on the replay, D. Thank you so much. And I hope you're feeling good. And I hope the weather is not being horrible to you. Thrifty Angela in the house. I already said thank you for sending me the license plate. Super cool. Gracie and Jock heading north soon. Not north, heading south, east soon. See you at the end of August. Let's see here. It looks like they're having a party before I even got here. Debbie Bab is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Crystal, glad that you are heading home, but I hope you are going to have some AC soon. Diana is in the house. I always say Diana. Diana's in the house, home from her cruise, and probably still getting over jet lag. I can't imagine. Let's see here. I got an email from a longtime subscriber, Sunset Jen, in Australia. So I was answering that this morning, and she was kind of giving me a map, showing me where she lives. And it would be so cool to fly there. But recently, I've been having these issues with flying. I get really, really dizzy, really nauseated, and 2 times so far I've had to stop because I thought I was going to pass out. So my flying days, if I don't get some medicine for the motion sickness or whatever, might be coming to an end before too long. Gracie saying hi to everybody. Gloria and Den in the house from Boston. Good to see you guys in. Bloss in the house. Darcy saying hi to everybody. She's going to be heading over here pretty soon. Annette, put it in the chat. Tell me how your tour went. I want to know exactly. Someone's saying exactly. Exactly. Jerry is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. I've never met Jerry. It's Les's sister, but she is one of the incredible people that helped move me into the shop here. And so I can tell you she is super cool, and that's the only people that we let in here. So she is fitting in. Lorena in the house. Lorena's been traveling all summer. Good to see that you're resting and catching a live stream. All right, I gotta hurry up because Kelly will watch the replay and she'll say, you said hi to too many people. Naj, Linda, Tim, good to see you guys. Of course, Brett, Bernadette and Les. Deborah, good to see you. RV Ashes in April, saying hi to everybody. Folk of the Forest, good to see you. I hope you can come down soon. Kathy is in the house. Oh my gosh, I got to quit saying hi to everybody. I'm going to get in so much trouble, but not without saying hi to Debbie. Hello, everyone. I'm so thankful I'm able to make this live. The weather has been biting me. The weather's been horrible here in the Midwest, very humid. Now, it's like, 95 and it feels like 105. And I know that a lot of you guys are suffering from the same thing, but it is brutal up here. And I'm happy to have that mini split to give me a place to get out of the heat. The funny thing about this is that it's really, really hard to be out there working, come into a 68 or 70 degree room, and then go back out there and work. Sometimes it's better just to stop, sit in front of the fan for a little bit, hydrate, and go back to work. So that's kind of what we've been doing. Super cool, number one. Kathy, get some tallies going because it's going to be a super cool night. I can tell you already. Heidi is in the house. Hello from Prince Edward Island, Canada. Good to see you in. Mary is in the house. Good to see you. Hope you're going to make it to the meetup. That would be super cool. Sorry, Diane, but somehow it's hard to feel bad about your jet lag. We're just saying, Diane, fair's fair. It's hard to feel bad. If you guys aren't friends with Diane on Facebook, she has been posting a lot of incredible sunset, Barcelona, all kinds of stuff. She went with a friend, and it looked like they had a good time. Tawanda! Good to see you, friend. Say hi to the better half. The better half. I'm horrible. Fatima is saying hi. Good to see you. All right, I gotta stop. But before I stop, Celeste, I got your email, and we're gonna have to talk on the phone. Alaska was awesome. Back home now, getting ready to leave again. Now that's how you do it. You go to Alaska, come home, recoup, do laundry, clean out the van, and go again. That is how you do it. Lynn Oakley, how is it doing in Oklahoma? Guys, I'm gonna stop saying hello to everybody. I just had to put on warmer clothes. Oh my gosh, I know Les and Bernadette are at least reading these chat. That is music to their ears. There has been a couple of days when I know Les and Bernadette were done with Missouri weather. And we kind of thought that maybe they were gonna get the warmer weather as they head north. So we'll see. But it's good news that Jerry's putting on warmer weather. Stephanie is in the house. Patty is in the house. And so is Saint. Finally made it to a live. Just saying. Eugene, you got to tell me if you got your package yet. Like that should have been there a while ago. All right. I have said hi to everyone. If I missed you, it was not intentional. We got to get going or I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to give you guys some updates on the van. We're going to talk about the meetup. We're going to talk about Les and Bernadette leaving me to go on vacation. I'll tell you what, everyone in here for sure, everyone that I know needs a Les and a Bernadette in their life. If you have been following my channel for any amount of time, like these guys are incredible and they're going to be missed. And I just have an incredible community here. It's just great. But I'm just saying, I'm going to work hard while they're gone. And I am so happy that they're getting a break. So, and everybody wish them safe travels. The tires are checked. The battery's been jumped and they are ready. And they got the Ogo toilet. They got the Nature's Head out of there. They got the Ogo in. They're going to be trying it out because that Ogo toilet is going to go into their new build. And funny enough, I didn't know this. The Ogo is shorter than the Nature's Head, but it's wider. And I did not know that. I never measured mine, I don't think, but it is wider. Les and Bernadette rock without a doubt. Heading your way, Johnny, for the meetup via Canada Highway 1 and then down Tri-Montana, windy down around to the meetup. Winding. Yeah, awesome. That is going to be so cool. If you guys are coming to the meetup, put a 1 in the chat. If you're coming to the meetup, put a 1 in the chat. There's a lot of people that I know in here that are coming. Tawana, tell me how Robin's doing. Mary Jones, safe travels. Thank you. So I would rather have my own Brad Pitt, just saying. I would rather have my own Brad Pitt. Oh, man. Those guys are high maintenance. You don't need a Brad Pitt. You need a time for exploring. Super nice guy, easy to get along with, will do anything for you. No baggage. Don't. Mark Wolf is in the house. That's another one. All right, we've got Debbie coming to the meetup, and she actually is a Missouri resident. She's going to be coming down. She has a van. Maddie is coming in to say hi to everybody. Daphne coming from Dawn coming from Canada. Diane, Van Girl, Cheryl, Debbie Bab, Patty, Mary, Jill, I know, Lorena, Bobby, Stephanie, Floss, Les, I know Bernadette, Mark Wolf coming from New York, Crystal definitely coming, I believe coming up from Texas, maybe. Surfing Dodo is a maybe. A lot going on out there. Pat, happy camper, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I'll be in Yellowstone. I'll be jealous. I will be jealous. I have a baby van. No, that's the best kind. Glenna Russell, thumbs up from South California. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. But you know what? We're talking about the meetup real quick. And then I kind of skip subjects, but let's talk about some of the giveaways because we are still getting stuff in from companies to try out. And I just tried it out today. I actually got 2 of them. One of them I gave away. We are going to be giving away a car battery jumper. One of those things that it's about this big. You hook it up to your car battery when it's dead and boom, start it right up. We've used it twice straight out of the box and it worked perfect. We've got one of those we're giving away. I've got another battery company sending me another battery bank. So it looks like we're going to definitely have 2 battery banks to give away. Unaka has sent me a big water jug that's pretty cool looking. I almost thought it was for me. And several t-shirts to give away. Let's see here. I'm going to be doing a video and poor Margie is patiently waiting, keeping quiet. But RVS is in April. Margie she is getting the battery bank that I'm reviewing right now. She's going to get that. And we're trying to coordinate how that's going to get to her. I am going to send it with Les and Bernadette, I think, if they have room. And possibly there might be a meetup. Yep, got my package. Thanks. It's definitely a pink flamingo pink. All you guys here in Redneckville, all the guys here in Redneckville, Florida are going to, reckon I must be uber badass. Eugene, I almost sent you a different color. I had one other color, but it was kind of a weird blue. And I went back with the emails and remember that it was a pink one that we were all. So I had the one pink hat left and I was like, that's Eugene's. Like, I don't want to change the color now. Call me at Patty Coretta. Call me after Johnny is done. I received my t-shirt. I love it. Awesome. Phil is in the house. I'm not sure if there's going to be any behaving right there, though. Dawn, Les and Bernadette have a VIN number. Gracie, her van is in Texas. I know she won't mind me telling you that. Her van is in Texas. It's going to be shipped to me, and then I will be building it out after the GMC Savannah that is here. And actually, the GMC Savannah got a vent fan in it today. So it is completely gutted, thanks to Les and Bernadette. There you go. Johnny, I have all the license plates there. I love all the license plates. They look awesome. We have gotten a lot. I believe there's 20 on the wall. One of them I purchased in Costa Rica. And I'm telling you what, I'm loving you guys sending me. Hey, I see somebody. I see somebody in the window. My sister is here. Bobby is here. She might even peek in. This is the first time that she's been here since purchasing the land. She saw it before we closed. So she is here visiting now. She's got the ambulance up here and we're going to hold her hostage for a couple of days. The wall looks so cool. It certainly does. And South Carolina is on the wall now. Where's Kelly? Kelly is at work. She had one day off. I'm telling you what, it was a mistake. And I think it's going to be getting better soon. But she's got she worked a total of 21 shifts with one day off. As a nurse working 12-hour shifts, I'm going to say, that's crazy. I don't feel like it's the smartest idea. But because she's working at 2 different places, she got her schedules mixed up or something when she was scheduling. So, but it's helping a lot with she's picking up a couple of the little projects down here, but definitely would love to see her down here instead of at the hospital. Winnebago now is offering a soulless pocket powered by a 5 kilowatt EcoFlow. You just knew this was going to happen. You knew it was going to happen. Winnebago is now going to do their battery system, one of their systems in a 5 kilowatt EcoFlow. I can't wait to see how that goes. I'm going to pause and talk about battery systems for a minute because I've been battling the last couple of days trying to find some electrical, like just kind of like weird things. And I tell you guys all the time, I am learning constantly. The same way in nursing, every time you go to work, you learn something. If you're looking, if you're trying, you're going to learn something. Here, every day, every build, I learn something. And the other day, I was wiring a light. The light really isn't dimmable, but we wanted it on a switch. I tested it and it dims. Now, what does that mean? If I wire it, what does it mean? It means if I dim that light, there's a possibility that it could flicker. Is it going to flicker? You know, who knows? When you turn the water pump on, it might flicker, but turn it all the way to high, that gets rid of the flicker. So I had everything wired. I'm testing the switches. I just put a little puck light up there. I'm in the van and I'm like, something smells. Something smells like it's burning. So immediately I looked at the light because that's where I'm like, it's got to be that. The light was extremely hot. I've got 14 gauge wire. It's marine wire. There should be no problem with that for a puck light. I couldn't figure it out. And I thought, man, I wonder if I've got a bad dimmer switch. So I bypassed the dimmer switch to test the light, and it got hot again. And I was like, this is weird. This is weird. And I thought, I couldn't figure it out. And I thought, she's going to have to keep her dimmer on low because that was helping. So I was still kind of confused about that, but I've got to get working. I've got to keep moving forward. Keep thinking about and brainstorming. So I was like, it was just weird. Well, then all of a sudden, the vent fan wouldn't work. The vent fan in the max air wouldn't work. And I'm like, come on now, like this is crazy. So I actually took the shroud down, clipped the wires, tested the fan on a Jackery 240, and it worked. Thank God, because I was going to take the fan out because I thought maybe I hit a wire or something. Okay, so the Blue Eddy AC300, you pair that with a Blue Eddy B300. The AC300 is not a battery. The B300 is the battery. The B300 has a cigarette lighter adapter. It's 12 volt, 10 amps. The Blue Eddy has a cigarette lighter adapter as well, but it's 24 volt, 10 amp. And when I took the Blue Eddy out of the van to put the glide in for the Blue Eddy, without even thinking, because I've been wiring Maxes, Blue AC200 Max, AC200P, I put my fuse panel in the 24 volt receptacle on the AC300, not realizing that it would still work. So what I had to do, I was like, oh my gosh, that's the problem. Bobby was here and she said, well, what about the cigarette lighter on the B300? And as soon as she said that, I knew where I messed up. That's why the lights were getting hot. That's why the fan wouldn't work. But now I've got a refrigerator installed. We made that bench. It's got it's a couch. It's got a moving back. It's got a big refrigerator in it. It's a bodega. It's got to be a 60 liter. It's got a refrigerator and a freezer compartment on it. It's not working. It's 12 volt and 24 volt. It's plugged into the 12 volt panel, fused. So then I was like, let's wire this. Nothing's being used on the Blue Eddy AC300 24 volt 10 amp port. Let's wire the refrigerator to the 24 volt plug. You know, it makes it a little bit more messy because you got one more wire back there. That refrigerator cooled down in less than 30 minutes. In less than 5 minutes, the temperature was already dropping. So you know that if you're trying to wire a van and you've got 12 volt and 24 volt, the Blue Eddy, that just fixed your problem. Oh, let's see here. That bench is so awesome. It's really cool. It's really cool. Now, I had somebody ask me, and I still am going to message her. It was Stephanie. How does the refrigerator open? Because the back is in the way. When the back is folded towards the outside of the van, and you can sit on it on the inside of the van, all you got to do is take the cushion off, and that refrigerator door will open probably about 60 degrees. It won't open 90. There's some boards in there. They are stops. So because she doesn't want to lean back all the way back here, she wants to lean like that. So I've got some stops in there. If you take those stops out, that refrigerator head will fold all the way forward. Then that refrigerator door will open 90 degrees. And not only that, you can then lift the refrigerator out of the unit, out of the couch. So we had to make it where it could be removed if we needed to. Van Life Voyages, yes, it's pretty nice considering it's not custom. Yeah, I may not put someone in timeout by accident. Oh, Patty put someone in timeout. Uh-oh. We'll see if we can see who that is. It's probably already over. Desert Deb is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. If you're still here, Happy Place Camping is in the house. I missed a lot while I was rattling around. They're very complex units, but they can do so much, and that's what I like about it. But we've been talking to people. So now I've installed 2 AC units, 2 air conditioning units on top of vans with the Blue Eddy. And what we're finding, for those of you that are thinking about it, what we're finding, Stephanie, I did shoot a video for you. I'll send that later. What we're finding is it really doesn't matter like what unit you get as far as like, oh, I want to run this, I want to run that. These units, no matter what you put in here, they're going to max out. As soon as it hits 400 watts on the DC 30 amp, it's going to shut it down. So if you are okay buying an $1,800 air conditioner and running it on the lowest setting possible, I mean, it is a small van, and we have been using BEVs to keep cool in there. But it's a lot of money, and you can't run it on high. And the frequent question I get is, well, what about shore power? What if we're on shore power? It's not the watts per consumption over time, because if you've got 400 watts coming in and 400 watts coming out, you can run it all day. But you can't run it on a higher level, because as soon as it goes to like 411 for 3 minutes, not even 3 minutes, it's going to trip the breaker. Not only that, but like her refrigerator, it's like 90 watts an hour. Now you can't even run the AC unit while the refrigerator's plugged in. So that's why I've talked about it in the past. I've kind of like, the community, I know there's a lot of people that it's a must to have an AC unit, but a Blue Eddy, an EcoFlow, a Jackery, 30 amp port, once you max out on that 30 amp port, you're done. You got to have something that is more amp hours than the 30 amp port. So reality is, if you have an AC, you need a huge inverter. Exactly. And inverter, it has to be a not a direct current, but an AC current. That's what you need if you want an AC unit, and then just be on shore power. Are you coming to say hi?
Yes, I am.
Some say hi. Visitor. Woo-woo. Hello. See, I love you. I love you. I love you.
I love you.
All right. Let's see here. We've had Bobby working today. Oh my God, that sounds so cool. Oh, let's see what Phil has to say. I just ordered shrimp with lobster sauce, ground pork, roast pork, fried rice, wonton soup, and dim sum, but I have to listen to Johnny. Oh my gosh, go eat. Go eat. I had a fish sandwich before the live. I'll tell you what, Bernadette, she just really takes care of us down here with all the cooking that she's been doing. She's been giving me, Lorena got me an air fryer when she was here. She loves her air fryer. She took Bernadette to the airport when Bernadette had to go to Arizona. And when she returned, she had an air fryer. And we have used the tar out of that. And Bernadette she's been giving me pointers on sweet potato fries. We got tater tots last night, fish tonight. Yep. She's giving me the ropes. I made a chicken stir fry for dinner tonight, and it came out so good. Yum, yum, yum. Flippin' Johnny is so natural on camera. What a talented custom builder. Oh my gosh. You know how many times I have to shoot some stuff over and edit and edit and edit? I said something today on camera. And I didn't know the camera was rolling. And I said, what a pain in the ass. And Bernadette says, that was on camera. How does Maddie like the little couch pillow I gave you? And Kelly, well, let's just say that the couch pillow that we had is like in the garage at home or something. All she sleeps on is your couch pillow. And it's right, it's right there. There it is. Look at her in it. Say hi. She loves it. She loves it. So, yeah, when she is quarantined to the office, which isn't very, very frequently, that's where you can find her. Hopefully I didn't bump anything. Hopefully I didn't end the stream on you guys. Tawana, I'm traveling with Gracie to Johnny's and out until October, but would love to get together when I get back for sure. Cool. Oh, Maddie. Just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. I'll tell you, broccoli. I'll tell you what, some of the stuff that she is trying to get me to eat, what happened to your glasses? Oh, right here. I know my eyes are they're right here. I've got wings. So I went to the eye doctor and so I've got my computer like at a sweet spot. These are progressive. And I don't know if you guys have been noticing in my videos and on camera a lot, but I'm going like this a lot because my farsighted vision, my readers, like the readers are kind of changing. So at this distance, and that's how I've got it set perfectly, I actually can see better without my glasses. But as soon as I leave the office, basically they have to go back on because my distance is horrible. And the reading part, I talked to the doctor about it, and he's like, you can get new glasses with readers if you want, but I've got this distance, it's right here, and I'm just going to say 16 inches. That I can see better without glasses than I can with glasses. So that is what we're doing right now. You need computer glasses. I probably do. Broccoli gives me heart fire. I can't get used to progressive, so got separate distance in reading. Yeah, so the middle layer, which was the good layer for when I'm on my computer, he said it's such a small layer that I'm having trouble finding that sweet spot. So it's probably less strain on my eyes. So that's what's going on. I hate not wearing them. They hide my age, my wrinkles, my bags under my eyes. I probably look 10 times tired. Same vision as me, Johnny. I don't do the progressive anymore. Yeah, I just buy the cheap readers. That absolutely. I need to get some cheap readers and not worry about it. I have progressive. I had to make the progressive bigger to get used to them. It helped a lot. Yeah. And we're going to talk more, I guess, next time because it didn't change a lot, but my readers at this distance, when I'm on the computer, when I'm on, like, when I'm opening up mail, you guys know, go back and watch some of my live streams. I'm like reading at the very bottom of my glasses, trying to stay up with the chat. For progressive lenses, can't see steps going down. Yeah. Some days I feel like I need a seeing eye dog. That would be nice. Try flies, no glasses needed. Yeah. Oh, try flies, no. Oh. Oh, that's some good vision right there. That is some good vision. I'm gonna scroll back up. I feel like I missed something. Guys, it's 8:30. Let me say thank you to everybody that supports the channel through channel memberships, through Patreons. That's a little bit extra special. I just want to say thank you to all you guys. Thank you to everyone for your support here on the channel, watching my videos, watching them to the end. We'll talk more about that when I come back, but here's a quick little thank you. All right. My eye doctor said the same. 30% of the people never get used to them. I've been wearing progressives for a long time. It really has just been recently that the readers aren't right. And I noticed it a lot on the van build when I'm trying to like screw stuff in and that. And I talked to the eye doctor. I'm like, it seems like a big difference. And he's like, you're depending on how your eyes are, even a slight change can make a big difference. So, my obstetrician said the same. In fact, when I brought it up and he tested my reading ability, he laughed and said, "How much better do you want to see?" It's annoying to keep taking them on and off. And that's my problem, because those are distance and I need those to see any significant, if I wake up in the morning and I'm just going to go outside and have a cup of coffee, I'm good. But if I want to see anything, I've got to have them on. Thumbs up, everyone, when you have a minute. Thank you, Patty. Hello, everyone that is saying hello to me in the chat, trying through my phone, I'm not tagging. Kenneth, thank you for sharing out the live stream. Thank you for all the joy you bring me with your videos. Oh, that was so sweet. What is Patreon? Patreon is a separate just way to support the channel. There's like 4 different tiers. I do a live stream 2 times a month, the first Sunday, which is this Sunday, and the third Sunday, and it's Patreons only. And we actually all get up on the screen and just chat. And sometimes somebody's got a question. Sometimes somebody's got, a health question, or sometimes we're, just hanging. So yeah, it is a fun time, but all that money just goes to help. Like I have a lot of, it's expensive running the channel, between the sound apps, the editing apps, I do pretty many giveaways. There's going to be a lot of giveaways at my meetup, those kind of things. And it adds up. So that's where all that goes. And then I try to make some posts on there. I'm not the best at it. I need to get better. And it's really hit and miss. I'll do Throwback Thursdays, and if there's like 2 people that click on them, or sometimes I just get away from that. But I need to keep that up. Hey, Steve, as Bree would say, I accidentally had a 12-year-old Irish Red Best 12 whiskey. Okay. Hey, what's going on, friend? Good to see you here. I'm losing Dad and Bernadette here in a couple of days. They're gonna, not a couple of days, tomorrow. They're gonna leave Wednesday morning. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Let me give you a banner. I'm gonna actually put 2 banners up here. There you go. Wired Adventures, thank you so much for the super sticker. And I'm going to give you a different one. There you go. You guys rock. You guys rock. All right. Thank you, Wired Adventures. Thank you, guys. Thank you to all my moderators that are here and keep people behaving. We've got a pretty well behaved group. Sometimes when I say that, I feel the universe sends somebody in, but we do pretty good. Everybody pretty much behaves here. The most misbehaved person here is probably sitting behind the camera. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Pat, we are on Zoom when Johnny does her. We are on Zoom when Johnny does her. Yeah, it's a Zoom. It's Zoom. And I'm getting better. Sometimes it's a little rocky, but I'm getting better. And then if you missed the Zoom, I uploaded. I got a different hotspot. Now I'm on Verizon, and it's funny how some services work in some areas and some don't. But I got this little hotspot. It's on Les and Bernadette's account because they have Verizon. I have AT&T. So now we have Verizon and AT&T out here, which out here, Verizon seems to be the carrier. There she is. I was just talking about you. Good to see you, my friend. I love getting emails from subscribers. I love getting just chit-chatting. She is from across the pond there. She is in Australia near Melbourne. Who's behind the camera? I hit the thumbs up on the way in. Then you don't have to remember. Absolutely. Your new service is great. For anybody that's been on a Patreon, a Zoom meeting, a Patreon live, I try to do it outside and it just is such a struggle. So obviously everybody here even can tell I've been using Les's hotspot, and everybody here can tell the Wi-Fi is better. Above my pay grade, have no idea. I'm misbehaving. Who's going to keep you in check? I know, right? I don't know. I'll behave. I'll behave. We know you give back to the community. I won't sleep thinking of Gina's rear deck dance platform. I know nothing about a stripper pole. I know nothing. Hello, Johnny. First time here. Been trying to catch your lives. I'm sub to channel. Channel is nice to catch a live. Thank you so much, D Scott. D Scott. That is so. Thank you so much. I love it when people can actually make it to a live stream. We have a lot of fun in here. How are the fish doing in the lake or pond? Is the heat bothering them, guys? If I haven't talked about the fish before, I'm going to talk about them now. If I have talked about them before, I'm sorry, I'm going to repeat it. Fish need oxygen, and ponds only have so much oxygen. So when you have a lot of fish in your pond, the oxygen is being used up fast from all the fish. And so what happens is when it gets real hot like this, some of the fish will die. I lost 64 fish. I pulled them out of the pond. I took them way on the edge of the property, and the vultures ate them. I had to get rid of them. That was the quickest way without having. We get trash service out here twice a month. I can't have dead fish in the trash. I took them up. The vultures ate them. So, happy to give them a good meal. Bummer. I lost 5 grass carp, 2 bass, and a bunch of bluegill. But it's part of nature. And this fall, we are going to catch some of the fish. I did talk to somebody that knows a lot about lakes, and the fish that are in there, I'm not going to eat them when the water temperature is so warm, but they're healthy. That's why they didn't die. So they said it's perfectly fine in the fall. Catch them, have a fish fry. There's a ton of baby fish in there, I'm telling you, because when they dropped the level of the lake to put our culvert in, you could just see them on the water when the lake's clear. Right now, it's kind of like a greeny brown color, because of the temperatures, and that's normal. You could also bury fish to fertilize plants or bushes. You're exactly right. I could have buried them. You're exactly right. Let's see here. Wow, that's too bad. Absolutely. Gee, the stripper pole video. I know nothing. um, so I have no doubt that there's still hundreds of fish in that pond. There's a pond at my condo complex, and they put some kind of pump in it. You're exactly right. That's the answer. That's the answer. We can let nature take its course, and every now and then we're going to have some dead fish, or we could put an aerator in the pond. I was reading up on them. It's about $800 to do that. You put the aerator in there for a few hours and then take it out, put it back a few hours, or turn it on for a few hours, turn it off. And you just kind of build it up until you just leave it on. I might do that in the winter, over the next several months, just so, because I don't want the water to freeze. We've got squirrels drinking out of the lake right now. The birds, so I definitely don't want it to freeze. I will be happy to go there and fish and take them out of your pond. Come on down, my friend. Look into a solar powered bubbler. I will do that. That would be cool. That would be very cool. I did get a lithium battery, 100 amp hour lithium battery for a company, so that if I needed to run a pump down there, that's the only reason I said yes, because I don't test lithium batteries, because I do the battery systems. So when you test a lithium battery, you've got to buy, the inverter and the solar, the charge controller and all that, and I really don't want to do that. I did buy a battery monitor, but so I do have that. Some aqua shade will also help with the oxygen issues next year. It's not a herbicide, just color that cuts down on the algae that also contributes to the issue. I can tell you this, we do have, and I'm probably going to mispronounce it, cyanobacteria. And it's like a fluorescent blue. It's been in there several times, and I do scoop it out when I see it. And I'll tell you why I scoop it out. It's toxic to dogs, and I don't want it in the pond. And I feel like if it's in there, it's just going to continue to grow. And it smells horrible, and I scoop it out and I throw it in the trash. And the poor trash man, I'm just going to get him a Christmas present. I think that you are a little too busy to worry about the fish. Nature happens. I have to agree with you. I'm telling you, there has been I'm not gonna cry on stream, but it's been busy just trying to get everything set up with 3 people working full time. We're working constantly on something here on the property. So when my help is gone, and I have to pick my battles, and the fish in the pond for right now are naturally, it's just natural that what's happening. Growing up on a pond would freeze, and my mom would make me go down the pond and cut a hole for the ducks and the animals. That's super cool. Gracie already missing the place. We have built a tight friendship and a slice of heaven on this peaceful land. It is peaceful here. And I will tell you, the only people that come here are the mailman, the UPS man, and on occasion a FedEx man. They all have come to like us and Maddie, and they're super nice. And every now and then we've got a neighbor that'll come by and say hi. He's super nice. And we just don't have any problems. We don't have any rules. It is, I'm telling you, patiently waiting. I don't know if I want to call myself patient, but waiting for the land, was a blessing, because God just dumped this right in our hands. I need to give Johnny 3 shots of milsmook, scopolamine. So, I think so. Swing a watch and ask Johnny. No. Super cool number 6. Okay, guys, gotta head out. Good to see you, Felix. We'll see you. Floating plants may help cut down algae and be good and be food for the fish, although they can totally cover the water. Interesting. Maybe some lily pads or something. Um, keep track. Actually, 7's not bad. I mean, I feel like it's a lot more cooler today than 7. Rum chata and Bailey's. I'll tell you, somebody was that rum chata? I think we had rum chata here. They had me taste it, and it was kind of good. It's kind of good. Got to chill it. I like it chilled. Um, let's see here. You know what? I noticed that Patty Augustine is not in house. She is traveling. She is on Route 66. Keep her and her friend in your prayers as they travel. Mary Jones, we always pray for Mary Jones. And then Thursday morning, Les and Bernadette, they hit the road. Please pray for them. And their niece's son is getting married. And you know how weddings can be. I mean, for everybody in here that's a mom, and none of my kids have been married yet, but I still remember my weddings. And they can be stressful. So let's keep all those people in your prayers. Deborah, we'll keep you in our prayers. Anybody else has a specific request or just want to be added to our list, put it down in the comments. We'll put you on the list. I'm asking you, Phil, to stop. Phil, you got to behave. We'll have to give you time out. Retired RN here too. Absolutely. I feel like now I'm a retired RN. I can't see myself going back. Don't need to be a nurse. Just watch TV these days and you get the reference. Yep. Let's see here. What is rum chata? Rum chata is like a white liqueur. And I feel like it's like on the sweeter side. It's the kind of stuff that I feel like you would want in your coffee, or over ice. That walks among us more. No, we are. You know what? It's another day at the office. Everybody's got a job. Everybody's got a responsibility, and the flavor is like horchata. The flavor is like horchata. I don't know what that is. I don't think I've ever had horchata. Tommy is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming in. I hope you are doing well. Good night, everyone. Gotta run. Blessed night. Crystal, stay warm. Rest. I know you've been doing a lot of driving. Let's see here. Mary Jones saying thank you. Absolutely, my friend. We always keep you in our prayers. I think I'm caught up. Does anybody have any questions? I'm rattling. What is the deadline or due date for Bev's van? Oh, guys, we're knocking this out. We are putting the galley together probably tomorrow. We've got the drawers made. We are waiting on glass, tempered glass for the shower door and the countertop. They were special items and we are waiting on them. Prayers for me. I'm traveling with Gracie. Just kidding. Safe travels, you guys. You never know. Keep the tires on the pavement. I'm good. I don't know about that. I think we'll call you misbehavior. You got all, hey now, none of that in here. Rum chata, let me see it. Rum chata. There you go. Rum chata. Uh-oh, and it's chilled too.
Boom.
I'll tell you what. That's like moose milk.
Want another one?
It's like moose milk. I'm good. Keep it close to the front though. That is good stuff. That is so good. Nom 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 nom. Absolutely. I'll have to try it. It's so good. It is so good. Blessings for you both. Absolutely. Down the hatch. I'll tell you what, I don't drink a lot of alcohol. And I get picked on because of what I do drink. It's like 4% alcohol. Um, let's see here. 4.8% alcohol. After I've drunk, after I have drank two, I'm already a little giddy. Actually pray for our dogs and pray for our dogs to get along. Absolutely. Is Milk Mook a thing? It absolutely is. It's from Canada and it's like rum chata. I'm telling you, it's like rum chata. It is so good. But it's, you can only buy it in Canada, and it's in a cute bottle, white, red. Going in the shop beside Gina's deck. No, no, no. Even 4% will send me tonight. It does. It does. And I can, we tend to work all day in the heat and that. And, you know, we sit around and we'll have one before we go to bed. And now I've got a liquor store in Fredericktown that is going to keep these for me. So I may or may not have a few 6-packs here because I already drank all the ones Diane gave me. G'day, guys. Good to see you, the Sam Van. We got 2 Aussies in here now. I look for moose milk here in California. It's a no-go. It's a no-go. It's Canada. And the only time I've ever had it is when Van Vita Travels, Paula brought it to the Quartzsite meetup last year in 21 and the 023. So it is good stuff, I'm telling you. But I have to say, I feel like it's a lot like rum chata. My friend is going through my new used van to make sure it's mechanically sound. I hope to see you at your gathering. That would be so cool. Jackie is also from Missouri. That would be so cool. If Bev is still up there, tell her we are melting slowly down here in Houston. She ain't missing anything. She is still here. She actually is there. They bought a church to make it an Airbnb. The bedroom is on the altar. I'm not making that up. It's an incredible Airbnb. They are finishing that up. I'm finishing her van up, and I think we're going to get done about the same time. We actually both are waiting on other people. I literally, I think I'll be waiting on the countertop and the plexiglass. But guys, when you guys think you've seen a lot of cool stuff in this build. When you see the shower door, if I can create it, like, it's incredible. So, and everybody just say, "Oh, that's heavy." It's heavy. It's heavy. It's going to be heavy. And she is okay with that. I will. I'll actually put a picture of it on my Patreon page. Prayers for Paw as well. Absolutely. That is Ford Man's Paw. Bevified. I like that. I saw that on one of the comments. I told Bev, I said, somebody called your van a brothel on wheels. And she's like, I'm okay with that. It's pretty sexy. It's a sexy build. I have to say, there's a lot of the stuff that I'm kind of getting into because, like, this really, it may not be my best build carpenter wise, but it's got a lot of character. And she won first place with her van at the Van Nationals, and it would be an honor if this van wins. So next year, that would be so cool. The gold trim. Oh, we've done a lot more since the gold trim. It is. If you guys haven't seen that short video with the couch, she came and upholstered that couch. Thank God. How many van conversions have you done? I would have never been able to upholster that. Hands down, I would not have. How many van conversions have you done? Bev's van is number 8, not including my 2. So technically I've done 10. Midwest Van Builders, this is number 8. I have done at least 6 or 7, 8, something like that, other van projects. Like I went to Vermont and did almost a full build in 12 days. I went to Maryland and remodeled a van in I think less than 12 days. I think I was only up there about 5 days. So I've done I'm on like I'm just going to say like 13, 14, 15, something like that. You can count on it. It's a winner. You can count on it. It's a winner. Has an authorized milk right. Um all right, two van. Oh yes, I know what you're saying now. Thanks for all the welcomes, moderate. Good to see you, Ann Holland. Good to see you. Chicago too. What is Chicago? It is very Lily Lane. It is. It is. And I will tell you, it's not for everyone. And I like my van, I would never live in a van like this because it's just too over the top. It is exactly Bev. I mean, the one day, can't even remember what it was. She walked up to the van and she saw something that I did, and you could just see her eyes fill up with water. It is Bev to the core. And that's what I'm here to do because, like I said on that one video, you cannot get very many custom builders to do stuff like this. I mean, we are really we are knocking it all out. All of your builds are amazing. Thank you, Margie. Margie, please tell Jeff I said hi. Johnny still needs a shoulder holster for her Milwaukee screw gun. There you go. I'll take it. Van National winner, absolutely. That would be so cool. I would love it. Your builds always look so good. Thank you, thank you. Everybody saying hi to Glenna. Good to see you here. Bill Waven, good to see you here. Johnny, making your dreams come true. Actually, it's been pretty good, and I think this van build is really going to help as well. Really getting a lot of traction on my website. Really starting to pick up. Johnny, do you have any info on the meetup? The meetup is September 15th, 16th, and 17th. On the morning of the 18th, anybody that is a Patreon, we are going to load up and come here. We are going to camp here for a day, 2 days, whatever. There is going to be a potluck, not a potluck. We're not going to do a potluck. I'm going to grill hamburgers and hot dogs on Saturday. The most of everything else is going to be kind of like fend for yourself for whatever you eat. Everybody has different food allergies. Everybody has different wants. Depending on the weather, you don't want food sitting out. So we're not going to do a potluck. Bring what you want to eat. I'm going to make hamburgers and hot dogs one day. We will, just like last year, have a meet and greet on Friday. It'll probably be around 6 or 7 o'clock. We will supply, Kelly and I, we will supply some snacks and some alcohol and soda. If there's something that you like special and that's all you drink, please bring it. I cannot possibly bring stuff for everybody. I think we're at around 40 vans coming now. A travel trailer in there. I think the bus, the Twinkie is reserved. So it's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible. Multiple electric sites. I'm just throwing this out there. Multiple electric sites are double booked. The only electric site that's not double booked is Gracie, and that's because her rig is long. How do I sign up, Jackie? Jackie, send me an email to midwestvanbuilders@gmail.com. Desert Deb, thank you so much. Desert Deb dropped my PayPal link. PayPal me, it's $50. And $50, I'm telling you, that is cheap for everything that we have got. A lot of giveaways, a ton of giveaways. I feel like probably a lot of people, over 50% of the people are going to walk away with a nice gift. But it's a fantastic time. The meet and greet, the hot dogs, the burgers, the $50 really is going to help with that and to rent out the place for the weekend. We've got a big s'more platter on. We did it last year on Friday night and Saturday night. Basically, we wait to see how the weather is. Whatever day the weather looks the best, That is what day we'll do the s'more platter. If you've never had a s'more platter at Fred Rock Campground, you have got to come and get on this. It is crazy. Misty just does an incredible job. I have to stop trying to read the comments, getting a headache, going full screen now. Love y'all and prayers for all. Glenna, I understand. I understand. You can support Johnny monthly through Patreon. Deb, thank you so much for dropping my Patreon link. The Patreons will come back to the shop here Sunday. We're probably going to do eggs and bacon and sausage and whatever else. I may be able to talk Bernadette into making French toast. It's going to be a good time. It is going to be a fantastic time. Johnny is all custom. No problem. Thank you. Guys, it's at 9:00. I appreciate every minute that you guys spend here visiting with us on Tuesday night. I know on the East Coast it is late. We're going to sign off. Everybody, stay cool out there. Keep the wheels on the pavement. We've got several people that we're praying for. Please remember, when you lay down at night, when you get up in the morning, when you're driving, say a prayer for these folks. These are important prayers, and we appreciate it, and they appreciate it. So guys, thanks for everything that you guys do to support me here on the channel, to hang out with me on Tuesday nights. It is a fantastic break for me to just sit down and hang out with you guys, and not thinking about a van build, not thinking about my next build, not thinking about getting a project done out here. You guys are amazing. We'll see you guys next Tuesday.